everybody, it's Steve NotUdon here with Toby me out for a little different take today. I had a request from actually my dentist. So I just got back from, sorry if I lisped today, I said my cavity filled. But he said, why don't you show off more of your shoe collection? So I figured I'd start doing videos of my actual shoe collection. And it'd be easier for me to kind of do it in sections. So I think I'd do one section at a time on the wall here. I'll do this section here today. The top level I'll do a different time. So today I'll talk about these 24 shoes here, which happens to be the Jordan selection. So let's talk about the shoes I have here. They're not in any particular order. They're just shoes I have stored here. It's not every Jordan I have. It is some of the ones I have, but they happen to be all in the same section. So with that, let's take a look and see if Toby comes down. Hey, buddy. So let's take a look at the first one here as we come across it. Let's start with the Maniere Jordan 4s. So this is an Maniere Jordan 4. Came out, I guess, a year and a half ago or so. Very clean, classic pair. The interior is really nice cushioning, really nice materials, presentation. The shoe itself is a really well done shoe. So Jordan 4s are not my favorite shoe. They're one of my favorites as far as looks go, but for me to wear them, they're not the most comfortable shoes. I think they're pretty uncomfortable to wear in my personal opinion. They do ride on my toes. On the toe box here, my toes get cramped up on those. So I don't wear these that often because they are a little bit uncomfortable for me. Below that will be the next one. Will be a Jordan 1. This is the No Photos Jordan 1s. It came out probably 4 or 5 years ago now. But the shoe itself was kind of a take on the culture of reselling at the time. So when these came out, it was making fun of all the reselling culture that was happening. So it does say, please crease. So the idea is that most people that really don't wear their shoes don't crease their shoes. And the joke is here to please crease them. It talks about it being not for resale. It doesn't have, on the inside here too, it does say, sorry, this pair is not for resale, which of course, when they did this made the price for this shoe go up because people wanted to buy it. So there's a couple different colorways. This is the red and black colorway. The red colorway, as you see, is not what you would expect. Again, a comfortable shoe to wear. I do like them, one of my favorites. I know the resale is kind of high for these right now, but again, everything I have, as you can see, I do wear them. So like everything, buy what you like, wear what you buy. So hopefully your shoes are on your feet, not just on a shelf. Everything you're seeing today, I've already worn at least once, if not more. Next would be just a classic Jordan 1 here. You're gonna find I don't know all the names by heart because this wasn't that planned out of a video. So if I don't name it correctly, I apologize. But again, this was like the kind of the inspired by Travis ones in a way. So that most people kind of like a poor man's Travis one. I do like them. Just have that nice material on the back, brown with the black. So very classic looking Jordan 1. Hope you got a pair if you could have. Moving on, let's go into some Jordan 11s. This is a classic pair of breads. Again, the Jordan 11 bread. The Christmas release came out probably 4 years ago. Very classic pair. I do wear them as you see. But again, this is a very classic Jordan 11. Probably everybody's one of their favorite ones. If you hope you got a pair, like I said, I always said often, hope you got a pair. And if you do have them, hope you wear them. But again, a really nice, clean, classic shoe. So everybody should have one of these in their collection if you're able to. Moving on, let's talk about some more Jordan 1s. This is going to be part of Jordan 1 Mid. I know Jordan 1 Mids get a lot of love. Personally, I like this pair a lot as part of this Face Tasm collaboration. I think it was not No Fear, but the Fear collection. It was something about the Fear. I remember the name exactly. In the comments, leave a comment what the actual collection was called. There's something about Fear, I know. The Fearless collection, maybe that's what it was called. But this is a collaboration with Face Tasm. I really like the shoe a lot. I know people hate on Jordan 1s, mids, because they're not original. I'm old enough to know the difference. I don't care. I love the mids. Great looking shoe, comfortable to wear. Hope you got a pair if you could have. That collection in general, I thought, did really well. All the ones they released in this collection were really good. This pair particularly is my favorite. Going on to some other Jordan 1s. This will be a Jordan 1 High. Just your basic classic UNCs. Nothing too much different about this. This is the leather pair that has like the suede on a little bit. But this is a little different classic Jordan 1 High UNC colorway. Can't go wrong with that. Moving down, I'm going to jump down in a second here. Let's talk about what this one is. Oh, I love this one. This is the Kaws Jordan 4. So this is a gift from my wife, Becky. I'm really fortunate she got these for me as I dropped this, very expensive pair of shoes on the floor. This is the Kaws Jordan 4s. You can see the hands, the hands on the side there. On the bottom, you can kind of see a little bit below there as well. It has the figures in there as well. These are glow in the dark. The soles do glow in the dark at night. Haven't worn them at night in a long time. But again, this is a pair of Kaws Jordans 4s. You can tell on the back, has the Kaws X's on there as well. So personally, I'm a big art collector as well as shoe collector. So Kaws is a favorite early on, back in about 2001. Actually, in 2003 or 4, I saw one of the shows back then, so I've always been a fan. So, but again, classic shoe, hard one to get. Second pair released into the other pair. The gray pair was the first pair, probably a little more coveted, but this one is more wearable. But again, it's a Jordan 4, which for me means that makes my toes torn up when I wear it here on the section here. But probably one of the better shoes, as far as Jordan 4s go. Love the shoe. I'm going to jump down to 2 levels and talk about some clots. Clot did a couple different Jordans. Let's talk about 2 of them here. So these are 2 different ones. I think this is a 13 and a 14. I don't know exactly. I think this is the 13. This is the 14. I'm not as adept on these higher models here. This is the first one I got here in Dubai on the Nike's app. These released on the app the day they put up the Nike's app. Easy pickup. And it was afterwards, I think that they'd be harder to get. When they came up, nobody was really on the app at the time. It was a relatively easy pickup on the website for the shoe, which is a great looking shoe. So I love, of the 2, it's my favorite of the 2. This is the second release, a little bit, even though it's the 13, it's the second of the 2, I think. Or again, apologies. In the comments, let me know, 13, 14. I can't, I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. So again, based on Terracotta Warriors, the back does have that kind of Chinese emblem on the back hanging down there. And interesting enough, obviously Edison Chen and Clot have now gone over to Adidas. I think he's talking more about how Adidas has given him more freedom in his what he does. Not just it has to be based on as much of the Chinese heritage. That this pair here, particularly this pair, I really like a lot. So these are the Clots. That's the shoe. Let's take a look at the next one here. What do we got? Let me know to look at it. It's going to be, okay, let's go to this next hype one here. Talking about a classic, the Travis 1s. This is the Travis 1 High, the first release when it came out, of all the ones that came out. Obviously, then the lows came out afterwards and went on from there. You see a lot more of the lows and the highs coming out down the line. But this pair I do wear quite a bit. Is definitely a worn pair. Hopefully wear yours as well. This pair, as you know, does have the stash pocket. So you're able to, if you want to put some, what I put in here, I put Toby treats. Toby wants some treats every once in a while, so I carry my Toby treats in there, so he's able to get some Toby snacks when he needs them. So, but again, a classic shoe. It's probably, again, a new classic. I think this is going to be, one of those, like, going forward in 20 years, we'll look back as being like, a perennial or a classic shoe. But this one here particularly I like a lot. Wear it quite a bit. Hope you got a pair. Going to some more actual older classics. Let's talk about the Jordan 3 Bread, or the Jordan 3 White Cements. The White Cements is, of course, this is not the reimagined. This is the one from 2017, before the most recent release. So again, just a really classic shoe. Does have the Nike ear on the back, not the Jumpman. Elephant print, of course. And it's a really clean classic shoe. Now, interesting enough, well, I'm a size 13 usually what I wear, but on Jordan 3s and 4s, I go to a 14 just because the toe box is so messed up on those, in my opinion. Jordan 1s, 13s are fine, but on a 3 or a 4, particularly a 4 with the stitching on the top, 13s are more comfortable because it's the stitching. I think the 14 looks better, but the 13 is a more comfortable shoe in my personal opinion. And again, these are the white ones here of the White Cements. Inside this is 147. Somebody can comment what that means. Let me know what you think. White Cements, not the reimagined. Moving on. Oh, here we go again. Let's talk about another classic. This is a Jordan 4, but this is the Jordan 4 Off-White. So this is the Off-White Jordan 4. It was a women's shoe release, but they carry full-size run up to men's sizes, up to a 12.5 men's. Like I said, I'm a 13, so I got a 12.5, the large size they made. And again, everything you see here, unless it was a gift from my wife, I got it retail. This is all things I was able to shop for in person, queued up, raffled, whatever I had to do to get them. Again, I don't buy it resale, so what you're seeing here today, all at retail, not at resale. The exception would be, in this selection, the Kaws were a gift. So those are shoes that were paid over retail, but everything I'm seeing here will be at retail. So this pair, beautiful shoe. Just look at this. Beautiful, beautiful shoe. I do like the details on it. Classic Off-White collaboration. Really well executed. Just it's a beautiful shoe. I keep saying that, but it really is a beautiful shoe. I do even like how, like, the detailing, you see the threads come off. So they kind of fray a bit. You see here, so it's kind of made it look like it's kind of deteriorating. I've only worn these probably once, maybe twice. I really have not worn these very often at all, but they're designed to have that kind of fray look to it. So again, wonderful shoe, really hard to get. Very lucky to have won a lottery on this one at the Jordan Dubai Mall store. So hope you got a pair. Moving on, let's talk about another, this is Jordan 3 now. This is going to be the Justin Timberlake Man of the Woods Jordan 3s. The second pair that he put out with Jordan in that thing. This is based on the album at the time. Each one's a little different. I guess I showed you the second one as well on this one. There's some differences on it. But it does have, it's almost like an outdoor, has a signature on there. One of them is Tinker Hatfield, and one of them is his signature. I think it's Tinker's signature there. But it's a Justin Timberlake. Love the whole, it looks like a hunting jacket inside. And again, materials, even like the laces, I saw a recent interview with him, talked about it meant to be like a work boot, so he definitely went for like a real, like a rugged feel to it. Satin, didn't sit on the shelves, but it wasn't difficult to get at the time. It wasn't hyped, it wasn't really that much of a hyped release, so you could get these relatively easily. Now they're a little more harder to get, but not really much for resale. But again, buy what you like, wear what you buy, don't worry about the resale of it. But again, it's a real nice shoe, comfortable to wear. Jordan 3, always a good wear. Moving to the lower level now, halfway down to this point. Let's take a look at, what is this one going to be to look at? I don't know. J Balvin 3s. This is the most recent, the Medellin Sunset release. It happened recently, the last year or so. Real nice shoe. Again, probably of the J Balvin releases, I only have two. I don't have the ones, but again, the 3 pair. This is probably my favorite pair of them. Just a really clean, classic look. Just a real nice take on the shoe. Just look at the colors in this. I'm looking for the sunset one. There's a black one, a dark one coming out possibly soon also, how that comes out. But this pair here just looks really nice. I've worn them a couple times. Like I say, everything I've worn a couple times. So, real nice Jordan 3. Taking a look below it, while we're on the J Balvin conversation, these are J Balvin Jordan 2s. I think everybody's least favorite of the 3. I personally like these a lot. I love the messaging on it about mental health, about seeking help. And it's like the colors to it, look and feel. And the Jordan 2, when this came out, was kind of Jordan 2s are not the most popular of the Jordan ones, but I do like this one quite a bit. This one does have the light up tongue on it. Full light, and then you have the fading light. Very cool. Again, I know not everybody's favorite. I know these actually ended up being on clearance at some places. Extra lace is always good to have. But for me, I bought them at retail full price. I got them in the U.S. actually, so this is a U.S. release. So it wasn't, luckily I didn't buy them here because I know here prices are a little bit more to start with. So they were expensive. I think they were $300 as retail on these, $250, $300, so it's a little more than usual. But again, really well-made shoe, really comfortable to wear, underappreciated. I know you can probably get these below retail right now, and you probably should, in my opinion. One of the better shoes, I think. This is just a really nice well-made shoe, and good messaging also for mental health awareness. Let's take a look at the next one. One of the best shoes of last year, for many people's opinion. It's going to be the Nike SB Jordan 4, the pine green ones. Again, it's a classic Nike SB Jordan 4. So it's a Jordan 4 tooled to be like a Nike SB skater. So the box is different. Supposedly there's more board feel here. It doesn't have as much padding, so you can feel the board better. But the top itself is actually more padded, in my opinion. Very comfortable wearing here. But again, the toe box here in the front kills my feet every time. These are a size 13, so they would run a little small for me anyhow. I should have got a 14, but 13 is what I won on the lottery, so I got that one. Again, beautiful looking shoe, real nice, great looking shoe. I say that a lot, great looking shoe. Some more, I have a lot of Jordan 4s for shoes that are uncomfortable. This is the Levi's Jordan 4. This is the Levi's blue pair. There was a black pair, I think, as well. This one came out, geez, probably six years ago now, 5 years ago. But again, all Levi's denim on the shoe. Has a Levi's tag as well, as you can see there, the Levi's tag. Like a jeans tag on the front. Air Jordan in the center there on the inside. Again, just a classic Jordan 4, but again, the materials are really nice. And these, I think, you'd want to wear more. This pair, I think, the more you wear this, the more it wears down, scuffs up, gets dirty. It'll look even better, in my opinion. I say this great now, but I think the more you wear it, the more you kind of, that material fit gets scuffed away from it, the better it's going to look. So hopefully you got a pair, and hopefully you're wearing them and wearing them down. So again, good looking shoe. Let's talk about another pair of Jordan 2s. This is going to be the Union LA Jordan 2s. Again, Jordan 2s were kind of a pushback, kind of coming back in the last couple of years. They've been pushing this as release. Again, 2s are comfortable. I do think they're a little more narrow than the 3s and 4s. So I think depending on the sizing of it, 13, maybe 14, maybe go up a little half size if you could. But at my level, they don't do half sizes after 13s. They do full sizes. So it's a full size jump at that time. This one, I happen to have got a 13. So 13 fits pretty well on this one. So that's the shoe. Union, LA, Jordan 2. Go on the bottom level. I've already done the one here on the top already, and take a seat for a second, pull this out. While we're on topic of Union LA, Beffy's Beauty Salon, Jordan 1 came out in the last year. Stitching is like almost like you know, like a footscape stitching pattern on it, and I'm a real big fan of the footscape, and I'll tell you other stories about footscapes later in the video, but footscapes are one of the shoes that really kind of solidified for me the kind of the niche marketing or how popular a shoe can be in other cultures. So, but this one here particularly is like, it's a Jordan 1, but has that look to it. It does have that Jordan 1 top, sort of like the other Jordan 1s did when Union did before, but a little different to it. Again, like the shoe, although I know it's not particularly everybody's favorite. I know it gets some hate. Whatever, buy what you like, wear what you buy, like I say. So again, you can see they're dirty. I've worn them. So hope you got a pair. Good wear. While we're on the bottom here, let's take a look at a pair of Cactus Jack, Travis Scott, Jordans. These are, I get 5s and 6s. This is a Jordan 6, I believe. I get the 5s and 6s mixed up all the time. Apologies. Somebody's going to roast me for it, but whatever. I don't care. So again, this is a glow-in-the-dark piece on the front here. This glows in the dark as well. It does have the Travis Scott on the bottom there, and the inside the shoe there under the sole. And again, overall, just a good all day wear. I'll say this though, of all the shoes, this one, in my opinion, runs big. So I didn't have to necessarily go up size on this one. It does have the Cactus Jack, and even on the inside is Cactus Jack as well. It does have lace locks normally on there. I take the lace locks off. I've kept the lace locks in the side packet, so they do have these little side stash pockets, and I put the lace locks in there because I personally don't really care for the lace locks on them, but you know, you might do what you do. I do like the front, the way the laces go the front as well. So nice clean looking shoe, not particularly difficult to get, not particularly, you know, it's not about value or resale because it really shouldn't be, but again, should be easy one to pick up for you. So if you wanted this pair of the khakis, should be an easy one to get, I think, if you wanted to get a pair. Not too difficult. While we're on the bottom, this is the pair I actually wore today. This is the Biohack, Japan Biohack pair. Wore these actually today when I went to the dentist. So this is Jordan 1s, classic, clean look. Love all the color blocking on it. Love the color differentials on it. Just I like when shoes take chances and challenges. A lot of the classic shoes aren't my favorite. I like a lot of the collaborations, the newer styles. I like when they do things like this. Take a classic shoe and make it more interesting, the colors they use. So very cool shoe. Sorry about the view there when I bend over. Apologies. Jordan 3s, black cements. I like the white cement, another classic pair from 2017 or 18. These came out, the most recent release. I believe they're re-releasing this year. Might be the same release. There's talk about maybe some differences. I don't know if it's a Nike Air on the back or the Jumpman. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. But again, if you can get a pair, get a pair. Great looking classic shoe. Can't go wrong with the Jordan 3 black cement. Last two pairs. Let's grab the other one with the tag. Off-whites. Jordan 5s, I believe. 5s and 6s, like, they always confuse me. I never knew the difference. Somebody else is going to roast me for it, but whatever. I don't care. Has the cutout holes in the side that you see on a lot of the off-white pairs. Reflective tongue. Beaver information on the side there. Shoelaces say shoelaces. All the classic stuff you expect to get from a pair of off-white shoes on this pair here. Again, another pair that really probably is really easy to get. Not the most sought after pair. The other colorway is probably a more preferred colorway, the gray pair, I think it was. This is the one I happen to win on, it's the one I got. So again, I wore these kind of recently. So again, great pair. And the last pair to talk about today, another pair of mids, which you're gonna roast on. But probably one of the more rare pair, in the sense that there's not a lot of these, not valuable, but that's rare. This is the Sneaker and Stuff SNS Jordan 1 mid. So this pair was a collaboration with SNS or Sneakers and Stuff brand, and this is their release. I think a great looking shoe. I mean, I think that this pair looks really good in my opinion. I know that it's not particularly, mids aren't particularly popular. You can see they're dirty because I do wear them. Again, I think it's a very wearable pair. And again, buy what you like, wear what you buy. I keep saying that, but I mean it. So that's it for today. So that's going to be the Jordan 1, the Jordan collection of the shoe wall here. Don't worry, there's more Jordans in the mix some other places, and I have a lot more shoes to go through. But until next time, take care. See you in the room and say hi. Toby says hi, he's taking a nap in the sun. Take care. Talk to you soon. In the future, you'll see all of this. More shoes to come. You can't go wrong. Alrighty, take care. Bye.